It's 11 o'clock, Friday the 4th. We are setting up, I wish I would have brought some sunglasses. We're setting up the stage at the fairgrounds. Well, I'm not setting it up. But yeah, they're setting up the stage. I think we're gonna set up everything today since we have the backyard show tomorrow and then the show on Sunday.
I don't think it's wrong, but I think that there's no positive outcome from it. Which to me is like,
why do it?
You're not winning.
Yeah.
There's you feel me? Like if I do it and there's no positive benefit to it.
So what would you do?
It sucked because there's like a part of me that's like, someone wants me dead doesn't mean I want them dead. Like if I don't have the same sentiment to you, and like that initial reaction is like, nigga,
right?
As a man, and you never know when that will win. But I hope that I'm like exercised or disciplined enough to like not throw my life away in a fashion that, like, for me, it would just be probably highly planned.
Right, it wouldn't be no cash out
because
shit.
Yeah.
That's always like when I
if I don't get to the space where it's like, bro, I don't even want to vibrate in this space with you. Right. You won. If that's the game you want to play, you won. It depends on the state that I'm in life. You feel me? I don't man. I just been resonating in a certain space where it just depends on the day. Sometimes some fights are worthy, and then sometimes it's like, I get where you trying to get me.
Yeah. I feel like it ain't even worth. It's like trying to have a conversation with a nigga. Man. It's like, that's a nigga you can't conversate with. So why would I go back and forth with you? Me retaliating is me going back and forth with you. We may as well be arguing.
It's me going back and forth with you at my expense.
Ooh, because you clearly don't care about nothing.
If you die, it's just one less nigga who don't care about anything. You feel me?
Right.
If I die,
right.
You feel me? So yeah. And I hope I'm never in that position, and I put out enough in the world to where that's respected. But sometimes it's just like, I don't even like to cultivate that. You feel me? It ain't even a position I have to worry about.
Yeah.
But I'm also a nigga like, I'm worth a Coast War.
Right.
Niggas feel very, very deeply. You feel me? It's insane. I never want to be existing in that energy and in that space. And you don't get to control it through life, but you get to control what you get to control. Like, I don't even want to be the source of like people having to work up and exercise that energy.
On your behalf.
On my behalf.
Right.
On my behalf, even though a nigga is proud and glad to like, risk their life for, nah, nigga, we believe in it. You feel me? Right. I don't even want that to be on behalf of me.
That ain't what we on.
It's not what we on.
Damn.
For real.
Like, what do you do about like the Diddy shit, Like, is it, and even like the R. Kelly shit and the Bill Cosby shit, is it just like shunned and then that's it? Like, does a nigga get to repent and ask for, like at what point he's still a whole human with a whole life?
Right. And I think see, as a humanity, I feel like as a humanity, the goal should always kind of be to rehabilitate, right? To like do what you can to save someone, to save a life, right? But we strayed far from that place because, you know, everybody, it's just like, you can't, I don't know what the purpose here is on earth and in life. I really don't know what the purpose is. Like, if we supposed to be kumbaya or what. Like, I don't fully grasp it because we've come so far from the root of it, you know.
I feel like nobody want to deal with that shit. Like, that's what it feel like. Like, that's why we just kind of throw them away. Like, think about when all this shit happens, and then once a nigga's like, oh, now he's in prison, you don't hear nothing else. Once a nigga go to prison, it's like, dead, story over, everything was handled, but he still lives a life in prison, and a whole existence happens. Unless, like, and you know, a nigga like Jeffrey Epstein, they just killed that nigga. But even still, like, a nigga like Jeffrey Epstein who did heinous shit, it's like, the goal is to rehabilitate him.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you just throw him away?
Right? Because it's still a life.
And that's the sucky part, because I'm always like, yeah, I don't know what you do with it. You have to rehabilitate. Like, we changed JoJo's life. We changed Suge's life. You know? Like, man, and I don't even know how. We just showed a nigga that somebody cared. But they lived their life knowing somebody cared. Like, people care for them through that many people don't show up for you if they don't care. You know?
Right? What is the difference?
What is the difference?
Is
the
it also
difference
like...
is the perception of who I am. Maybe.
Right, somebody like you cares means more than they mama and they pops and they aunties and they uncles who've been looking after them since they couldn't even stand on 2 feet. Is like,
yeah, but having people around that feel like they're supposed to care because it's like that's their role, versus having someone who, like, you don't know me from nothing,
and you got way more shit going on than,
and you showing me a different level of care. Like, your parents can care for you your whole life, but they not like hugging you and telling you and affirming you. You don't receive it the same way as when someone comes into your life and they're like giving you that, you know?
Yeah. Do you think we're supposed to just like focus on saving who we can save?
I think you just focus on becoming the greatest version of yourself, really, because that's, you don't really save people through them. You save people through you. Because if you're not, like, sometimes I be like in my head, like, am I a fraud? And I laugh because I'm like, I don't make up a life. I did it, like, I be out, I just live, and it just happens like in that manner and in that fashion. Like, you don't even get no say in it.
What would make you think you're a fraud?
I don't know. I'm always in my head about, like, am I contradictive in my judgment sometimes? If I'm, you know, like, I'm always thinking about things. Like, when I have my rants about, like, platforms and shit, part of me be like, damn, am I being too judgmental? You know, because this is also a human who having a human experience, who just a little lost, and maybe he not lost. He just don't see it how you see it. But it's and you know, it be detrimental. But it's like I be always thinking, like, I love it though. It states, and people are gonna see me grow, because like now I be mad about it because it's just like, bruh, why y'all doing this?
Do you think that you being in that state is the same version of you that you were just saying is like Oprah? And you, like, are you communicating in that way to where a nigga would even want to conversate with you or hear you out when you're in those states? Because I was thinking, like, if I was academics and I heard you be like, man, you killing the culture, da 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 da, it's like, man, fuck that guy.
Yeah, true.
Like, you're not as receptive when you get into a ranting state.
Yeah.
And people don't, there for you, that's after you've gone through 1,800 levels of thought and you're fed up. But the average nigga is at thought 1. And he's like, why are you so mad? But also, the way that you live your life, you've shared all 1,800 thoughts. But I don't know. Sometimes I'd be like, damn, only being at thought 1,800 without context at any point, the message might not get to the nigga. If he only sees that one video, you know?
Mm. Yeah.
But also, I be feeling it too. Because it's just be like, some niggas have to be talked to in that way for them to get it. And some niggas have to be talked to in a different way in order for them to get it. Like, everybody needs a different level of care. Some niggas ain't even gonna try to hear you if you like, well, it's destroying the culture because when you do X, Y, and Z, some niggas need to be told, like, nah, nigga, that shit lame. And then they like,
man, bro, it's just like, man, it's a nasty state, bro. And I love the game, but it's like, bruh, we can't.
yeah. I was just thinking, like, so do they just stop reporting on all the weak niggas? But then it's like the weak niggas need somewhere to go too.
I don't think they should stop reporting anything, but I think that when something real comes through, you over support. Since you contribute so much to the negative side, when you see something positive and real, you should open that door and be like, man, I got you every week, because let me at least give back to the culture that you put in, so that you're being such a detriment to. at least put water back in the well.
Right.
At free, like, just give niggas that. And they don't even have to be me. Like, any nigga who's exceptional and it's like, man, he just doing something, get at.
Yeah. I think it really just, like, it be the money. Niggas become so money hungry that they lose that, like, love for the craft and for the culture and for, like, being a human before the money. Because it's like, nigga, you could post that. It's your platform. You could post whatever the fuck you want. But instead, you're not gonna post nothing unless
it's
you get
your
paid for
platform.
it. You could post and talk about whatever you want,
nigga.
But
and I guess niggas do that too. Like, Act do that too. He live stream and post his stream, but he be like digging. It be just nasty work. It just be nasty work, and like, I'm always in between, because sometimes I feel bad and I'm like, damn, I get it. A nigga on the other end will receive it as like, bro, you're a hater too. You feel me? And I get that, but it's just like, bro, you gotta contribute something positive too. Where's the positive part? Like, what?
So do you not feel the same about, like, the Shade Room? Because the Shade Room has, like, both. Like, they'd be like positive, whatever. And it'd be like,
no, I don't feel like that, because I feel like if you posting, like, niggas relationship shit, that just like, bro, leave, that ain't even your business, nigga. That ain't,
you're
starting some.
I'm just being
the people want to know because you keep telling them,
right?
It's like that shit is just like
it's
a nasty space. It'd be like, why are you doing that?
But it started with, like, magazines, right? And the magazines that sold the most was, like, the clickbait shit. I feel like that's
wasn't. No, it wasn't. That's not true. The Source, there was Ebony. There was a bunch of magazines that was just culture. Mm-hmm. It wasn't clickbait. It's like culture. These are the albums we love. This is why. This is the Jay-Z interview. It was culture. Yeah. It's gossip now. Like all the platforms are like gossip columns. It ain't even about music.
Right.
Like, nigga, we could scroll one and it's like, bro.
Right.
Is this about music? But it's like, it's not a music vlog, you know, and you got to create that. Niggas shit could be whatever they want it to be.
I remember this was saying that. They're like, you can't even be mad we're a news platform. We report on the news. Yep. And this is what's happening.
But it's not what's happening.
Right.
It's what you're choosing to talk. Like, bro, there's a lot of shit happening.
Right. I don't see the Bay Area.
There's a lot of shit happening, nigga.
The Bay Area 7 or whatever. I don't see them talking about no gossip on there. It literally be news about what's happening in the Bay. So pick a fucking side.
That's
it's like
as fuck.
Because I follow the Bay Area news channel and it be news about the Bay. Like, nigga, you're not a news outlet. You're a gossip channel. And you use the news.
You're a gossip column.
And you use, we're Bay Area news as an excuse for you to gossip about people and be like, this is the news. No, it's not. There's a difference between news and gossip.
Yeah. But it's like, why, I would love to do an interview act and tell them why, you know, niggas feel this way. And I feel like I'll be explaining why though. Like,
when you did that shit with bro, who took Giggs' logo and shit, do you feel like it got through to him?
Yes and no. Like, I feel like a nigga was impacted, but I also, like, you know, not enough to that money, you know? Yeah.
And that's why I was like, do we just focus on, you know, the niggas who give a fuck instead of trying to change a nigga's mind who clearly don't give a fuck? Because you move by money, and there's nothing I can tell you to pay your bills. You know, it's like, nigga, this shit, I live well off of gossip. Nigga, give a fuck about what you talk. Culture, the culture don't pay me, the gossip too. And I feel like that's just where niggas is at with it. Like, we're just such a capitalistic society that I don't give a fuck about doing good. I give a fuck about getting paid. And if I'm not, and for niggas like that, you can't change their mind. You care more about money than you do humans. There's nothing that I could say to you to change your mind.
Right.
You would have, something drastic would have to happen to your life to shift that. And you know, I could be wrong. Conversation is powerful, but I just feel like niggas is just so caught up in it.
Yeah, you gotta like, really, and I think that's where I even have to tunnel, like, I gotta not even know what's going on.
What you mean?
Like, I'm just living my life, you know, in the way that works for me. Like, I don't even...
You don't even have to shun them platforms.
I don't even see it.
That world don't even exist to me.
Right.
Truly.
And I think that's the scale you want to get to. And it's like, do as you wish.
Right. I don't want to be on your platform. I don't look at your platform. Yep. So it don't really exist, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know about everybody else, but what we building over here is what we building. What they got going on over there is...
Do as you wish.
That's for them. And what goes around comes around. Like, you could live in that world and you can cultivate that energy all you want, but that's the life you gotta live. You don't get to just build up all that energy and then nothing. It's like, you know? And I feel like that's what happened to Diddy. You don't get to live in that energy and then nothing happens. It might take a year, 6 years, 1660. But what go around, come around. Somehow, some way.
Yeah.
You don't even gotta speak on them niggas. You giving them clout.
Yeah. It's because you always, like, especially me, like, I always rap about it, my experience. So if I'm experiencing it or just like seeing it or going through it through my life, that's what comes out. So as that changes and as my life changes, it'll just kind of naturally fades its way out.
And I feel it too because they're prominent figures in the culture that you operate in. So it's hard not to see them or have people be like, oh, why you not? Or I seen whatever. But yeah. All that shit gonna shift. And I feel like, you know what I was thinking too? How Splash was like, you have to exist in those spaces because those niggas need you too. It made me think like, oh, it's so, I get it. I get both. But sometimes I just be like, I don't even want to get near those spaces.
Man.
I don't even want to get near
That's
them.
how I feel. And I be like, man, yeah, that's really how it is. Like, I'm good operating in my own world and bubble that's like true to me and real to me. Like, and I'm okay with that. I don't.
It'll come
My
to
desire
you.
for more is what lead like niggas down that road and down that path of where it's just like, bro, that's an endless pursuit.
Mm-hmm.
That's an endless pursuit.
I feel like it'll always find the niggas it's meant to find. Like, you don't have to. Ooh, mosquitoes.
I just gotta live.
You don't have to go into that world to get them niggas. They will find your world. Like, you don't have to go into them nasty spaces to try to change a nasty spaced energy.
Yeah.
You know? They'll find you. You really got, like, I think that it's important for you to protect your light as well. Because that shit wear on you.
Yeah. I feel like it's approaching. I feel like we ran hard this year. I feel like these last trips will be a good like wrap up. We ran it and we got the infrastructure built and we starting the live streams and we got freaking like we get in back in that flow to where it's like, okay, we good at home and we can figure this out and we gonna do it our way and I think that's good.
And I feel like we're more and more people want to become integrated into our systems. We don't have to try to change their systems' minds. More and more people are like, nah, I want to come and build with you where you at. I feel like before we were trying to go into other systems and get them to change how they do shit or try it our way. And it's like, no. If you want to come over here and fuck with me, this is how we do it. But I'm not going nowhere where I need to change a nigga mind. That's just, there's a better use of your energy. That you could be doing more with your energy than going over to another nigga place and trying to change their mind. Just, I feel like that's also why we're in such a lonely and unfulfilled state in humanity. Like, we have more than we've ever had, more convenience, more at our disposal, and niggas feel we're more connected than we've ever been, but niggas feel more disconnected than they've ever felt. And it's because it's like you chasing the wrong shit. Niggas is chasing money and clout instead of actual human connections and impact. I sure didn't vlog yesterday. I definitely forgot. But we did a successful show at the fairgrounds. I'll insert footage from somebody else's shit. And as a treat, I brought myself to the beach today. I got my book and we got the beach. Sheesh. It's Wednesday, October 9th. We're about to shoot with the boy. We're about to location scout. We just got to his mom's house. Everybody tired. Look at Mike G. Tired.
It's easy, bro. We're gonna get together and then we're gonna line it up. It's gonna be hard.
Nigga, this will be a tight ass shot. From like down on the ground and then having to go like, ooh, don't kick my shit though.
See? See? We back? We back. I feel like I came out the Superman booth.
Oh God. This is what happened when you stay home.
Right. We finna crash these last 3 months.
I'm ready.
Her eyes got hella wide. I'm ready. How the fuck y'all do that? I was trying to fold it and I was just like, fuck it. You could probably just put it inside.
And then you get to be performing, it's raining, it's pouring, it's new rappers boring. Try to watch this show, I get here and the crowd snoring. These niggas don't like me, they say I make kids buy music. When it's slap, even kids buy to it. Hating and this motherfucker be too. Hating in the car from their mama's garage. My bank account dancing, Mary J. Blige. Pocket full of colors, I'm celebrating pride. Send out Tietta, she been keeping me alive. Chicken noodle soup with greens on the side. If it's
It didn't scare you?
No.
Yeah. I was waiting for so long. You were just hanging outside the door.
I was sitting out there like something seemed wrong.
I needed to remove one passenger from my upcoming flight. I actually have 2 upcoming flights that I need to remove him from. Damn, what's the date? Thursday, October 10th. We about to do a session with Saweetie. Russell's writing, Splash is hyping, Saweetie's rapping.
the time gon' pass, the money gon' come, the hoes gon' hate, I'm still going dumb. I'm a West Coast baby from the north of the map. When they got the game, now I'm giving it back. I kick raps and rock runways for fun. Pocket full of huns, I make them by the ton.
I don't forget the last E when the check gets signed. My hands, my wrists, my neck gon' shine.
Yep. Okay, got you. Do you like your high end right there too? Okay, cool.
I'm the S-A-W-E-T-I. Don't forget the last E when the check gets signed. My hands, my wrists, my neck gon' shine. My hands, my wrists, my neck gon' shine. My hands, my wrists, my neck gon' shine. Deep my tag on the line when the check gets signed. Yeah. My hands, my wrists.
Can we keep the whole thing stacked?
Yep.
My hands.
You mean the
Everything stacked.
Yep. Just like how it is?
No, it kind of went out for the second chorus and the second half. It kind of lost the stacks.
Okay, got you.
I'm good in every hood, every turf. Some people think I had a hand since birth. Mama and daddy worked, rent was due on the first. We never been rich, I was the first. Baby, I'm good. From Fashion Week to the block. They never thought they'd see Saweetie on top. Ha. It took a lot to get a lot. Sold out shows and merch shops, I'm good. Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to my mom and my daddy. You know, they was real young when they had me. And I really get the hustle from them, and I appreciate that. I ain't grow up with money, but I grew up with the game, and that counts for something. West Side for life.
Oh my God! Yeah!
That was good. That was good.
Man.
Damn.
Can you airdrop that to me?
Yep.
7:47. We just got home maybe like 20 minutes ago from that session, and we have to leave by 8:30 to catch this flight to Boston overnight. We're going to be there for the next couple of days. Russell was booked for a panel, so yay. Saturday, October 12th, 11:45. Russell's going to do this interview
Oh man, this thing isn't even on my face. But I was gonna do this interview. Is this like a radio station or something? Radio station host person. We were supposed to play tennis this morning. We were asleep, knocked out, dead to the world. We're gonna do this interview, and then we're gonna go to this panel, and then we're gonna leave Boston, just like that. So pretty, you know.
Bottles are kind of mangled, but you know they are good. Niggas say I want some water. The motherfuckers like this.
Nigga fell over and I'm okay.
Nigga stepped on them before we came in.
That shit hit a 90-degree angle.
Just to let you know, your shot kind of high though on that Osmo.
Oh no, I'm about to.
Oh, okay, what's up? Oh,
He in the app.
Hey, listen, but you know what?
Right.
I want to let you know I appreciate you. Because some people be like, let this nigga shit fuck up.
Nigga be done after and it's the ceiling.
Oh God, that's
you know how I fucked up.
All y'all.
Oh, what's up, dog?
Thank you.
I learned mad stuff from all of y'all, especially
Tell my vlog.
yo, Asana. Learned about that shit. What else, bro? I've been watching y'all for a minute. Like the 6 posts, the 4 posts at this time. Watch every single free game Friday. I haven't watched any of the new ones just because then you put on Patreon. Niggas on my money. But you can do
We're putting them on the YouTube just a little bit after. There has been a couple new ones. Yeah.
But nah, y'all shit that y'all been doing, like, you can ask everyone here, like, we know the content now, because I understood it from like, I'm telling you, bro, like,
Give me your job. Give me your job.
yo, Trill Manny, Trill Manny, 1 in a trillion entertainment. Look, let me pull out the wristband. Last wristband right here. Remember, greatest label on earth, nigga. Tap in, Boston's the movement, nigga. What can I
Let me
say?
give you a hug. Thank you. That's fire. Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off!
Let's go! Let's go, man.
Got me rolling a blunt. The rest of this shit.
Get off then! Get off then! Go! Go! Get off!
Okay, I'm slow.
Hey, only black people.
That was fire.
Come on, bro.
This shit, all right, shout yourself out right quick.
Man, listen. My name is MCI Flow.
You heard?
AKA Mammoth, Ultimate Pressure, Music Crump. I do that, man. Boston,
That
man,
nigga
we
tired.
here. Come on, man. I sure am.
Because he was really crumping, nigga.
They call me Mid.
Nigga, I literally
But
seen
we
this
here.
nigga said come crump and the nigga got off.
Yeah, man, I love Crump. I love music, man. I you know what I mean? So it's whatever. You know
Right.
Anytime I can, fuck it. We here. You know what I mean?
God, man, never get too old and rich to do the shit you love to do. Some niggas is too. They don't even have it to do the thing they love to do. It'll be like it's too much pride to do that. You feel me? Never, nigga, never.
How old are you, brother?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 45.
No, you're not. Like, you gotta really,
Nah,
you gotta really
I
understand.
just turned 30.
I'm about to say I did too. So that's why I'm like, nigga, nah. 94.
94,
Let's
yeah.
get it, nigga.
When was your birthday?
April 25th.
Uh-oh.
April 25th. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta
Okay.
keep your youth. That's why I wear these hats, nigga. You gotta keep your youthful spirit alive.
What do you think when you think about your potential and where you can go and what you can get? How does that make you interact with some of those people that don't get it, or maybe they're trying to get it, but they're not quite there? Are you still constantly trying to pull people along, or you're like, you need to make that next move?
I orbit. So I'll leave you where you at. And I'll come back around and see where you at with it. You know? And it's like we could walk together for a bit. But if you can't keep up with the pace, I'm gonna keep going. I don't stop. You feel me? And I think that sets a precedent. Like everyone should have to fend for themselves in the grand scheme. It's like you have to grow as a person. I can't force you to grow or be something you're not, or even force you to understand where I'm headed and where I'm going. It's called dedication. I'm moving in the highest form. This kind of rain is harder than trying to fight a storm. I ain't on no high power fake shit. I still work the day shift. If I ain't know how. No auto-tune, no auto-tune. Yep. Niggas, this kind of rain is harder than trying to fight a storm. I ain't on no high power fake shit. I still work the day shift. If I ain't know how to leave a cubicle and shape shift. This ain't no makeshift.
Nigga.
This ain't no makeshift. Rap you niggas used to. A chain on my neck feel the same way a noose do. Used to keep a hammer in case I ran into a loose screw. Now I got new tools to navigate new fools. A predatory business is always looking for new food. I want my own plate. I don't want the food you choose.
What's crazy is that it is 11 o'clock and we left our hotel 5 hours ago to catch our 6 o'clock plane. And they said that it was missing a piece. So we had to wait for a new plane. But we finally got to leave. Got Russell here. Got Splash back there. The game's all here.
The Osburgers? Yeah.
I got so much stuff. My hands high.
Nah.
Can we give the rest of a little tour? Yeah, just the booth.
Hi, Tietta. Nice to meet you.
Sure.